I'm Ava.
And I am Trudy.
I'm calling my girls, we gotta make a move just right this evening. We're not doing the left, do right, to please 'em. We gotta get it, but we gotta take it to the floor and move it. Follow me, girls, come where we rule. We'll take this night, leave 'em dreaming. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club
Welcome.
and we're
Welcome to Virtual Tarot.
Hello.
Hello, Sagittarius.
Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to the Tarot Club.
We're very excited to present the Tarot Club to you this month.
Yes.
And go ahead,
I
Ava.
was going to say we're going to dance right into your heart. Hopefully.
So, why are you in the Tarot Club, you may ask, Sagittarius?
I don't know. Why, Trudy?
Well, because at the end of this video, where we deliver your free monthly psychic reading for the month of August, you will receive a wonderful little lesson on how to read the major arcana.
Yes, so please look forward to that. These are little bullet points that will help you memorize the essence of each card. And that's the way to begin.
That's
To learn yoga. See that? I'm yoga bound. Tarot. I have two careers.
Yes, she's a yoga master,
I'm, a teacher
a teacher.
for incredibly long time.
Yes, yes. And so, glad we mentioned that. Also, sorry your video is a bit late. We had a big
yes.
month of production, and you guys, unfortunately, we thought we shot.
We thought we had done Sagittarius, but we had such a workload this month that just by sheer accident, we forgot.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
But
Please forgive us.
You're really lucky because we've taken in all the comments this month, and here we are filming, and we are working really hard. I'm working very hard not to speak too loudly.
Oh, and I'm trying to project a little bit better. I do well in my yoga class because
Yes.
I have to project over a large terrain. But I'm just not used to doing that in front of a camera. So I will try to remember to project, and she will try to remember to not project.
That's right. Exactly.
Yes.
And then we have one more thing we'd like to
Oh,
clear up.
yes.
Here's a photo of us.
And you would think by this photo that we are lesbians.
However, we would like to make a confession.
We are not lesbians.
This is correct.
This is correct. So if you get that impression at home, and we've had a few, shall we say, delicate emails about the subject, accusing us, well, not that it's an accusation, as Seinfeld would say, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, exactly.
But we are not.
We are not. Not
No.
that, but if we are, speaking, and I'm sure we have plenty of women who are with female partners
Oh,
in
they
the
are.
audience,
Yes.
we think it's wonderful.
We think it's wonderful.
However,
There's nothing wrong with that.
right, however, we just want you to know that we're friends,
Yes.
and why is that important? I don't know.
Because it's lovely. Friendship is one of the
Yeah.
most beautiful relationships one can have.
That's true.
And it is.
That's true.
Sometimes it supersedes even love relationships.
That's true.
Yeah,
You're
it's
right.
true.
And we're not going to tell you about our personal others.
Oh yes, well, she has an entire huge family.
Yeah, yeah. We
Yes.
have other people in our lives
Yes,
beyond one another, but we are very special friends.
we are.
So there you go, Sag. You learn a little bit about
Too bad.
us.
We're
since
not.
Your last.
We're not lesbians. So we've broken that fantasy. Yes.
Okay, so what
Yeah.
we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about Sagittarius last month. It was a
Last
really
month, Sagittarius.
It was a big month. So this is last month's recap, which we do every single month. And if you'd like to, you can go all the way back, I think, to April, because we've taken some of the older videos down. But you can go back to April and check out some of your previous months to see how accurate Miss Ava and myself are.
Yes, or the tarot.
Yeah.
None of our doing. It's the spirit in the moment that does it all. We just hopefully do an interpretation for you of it, which is how the tarot works, which is why it's so magical, as opposed to even astrology. which is a little bit more of a mathematical calculation that is sort of static, whereas, not always, but sort of, whereas the tarot incorporates magic, the magic of the moment. The spread is always unique to the question.
So back.
Yes, pardon me.
That's okay.
I digress again.
All right. Just make sure you speak up.
Yes, I have to speak up as I'm digressing.
And I'll try to. So anyway, last month's recap. Last month, what we had for Sagittarius. I remember we had the Death card in the position of challenge.
Oh, yes. Whew. Good Lord. You had, there's nothing more daunting than to have the Death card as your challenge, because that's the complete overhaul of who you are and your life.
Overhaul.
Overhaul.
That's right.
Yep. Yep.
So, and then we had in the, let's see, in the first position, I believe we had the Four of Swords,
Right.
which is the card of healing from past sorrow, pain, or illness even.
Or even some sort of incident that's, that you had, that, because it follows the Three of Swords, that it wounded your heart, that it hurt you in some way,
Right.
So it's recovery from that. But then at the end of the reading, we had the Nine of Swords.
When we gave a little lesson about the Sword of Damocles. So go back and look at the July reading.
Yes.
Really, it was a really interesting reading.
It was very interesting, and it's no doubt that you would be worried at the end of the month, because if death is your challenge, the metamorphosis of your life, literally, is not only daunting but fearful. And so that was about your trepidation about the future and what would happen, and that's normal. Yeah.
So what we're going to do is a 4-card spread. This is what we do every single month here at Virtual Tarot, Ava and Trudy's signature 4-card spread. Okay, 4-card spread for the month of August. First card.
First card is the overall tone or mood of the month.
Second card, challenges, things that might trip you up, things to look out for. Third card.
The Yahoo card.
Yahoo.
Yahoo is the unexpected, that which you didn't expect. But forewarned is forearmed, as we always say. Go ahead. And the last card is
the Council card. So this month, oh, I'm sorry, I jumped ahead. Okay,
Yes.
so the 4th card is the outcome of the month. All right, we're going to do the 4th card. And I've already given you a little bit of a heads up that we're going to do the 5th card, which is a Council card. Now, this Council card will be available to you by the 15th of the month. And it will give you sage advice from higher spirit, your angels. And this is only major arcana stuff. We're only drawing from the major arcana. So stay tuned for that. Also, it is available this month on our channel.
yes.
Next month, yes, it's going to be available on our website.
Mm-hmm.
So just giving you a heads up there. We hope you enjoy it. Please give us feedback and tune in. Okay, so that's
All right.
said. Are you ready?
I'm ready. But since you have Sagittarius rising,
Yeah.
cut the cards.
Oh.
I know better now.
She's bossy.
I know better.
She's bossy.
Yes. All right.
You ready? Now you know this stuff really happens right
Right
now.
here, spontaneously, in the moment, by Trudy, with Sagittarius rising, so it means a lot to her. And of course, I love it that you can blame her. Oh, see, she did it for herself. How lovely.
This kind of goes along with my Gemini reading.
Oh, what was the
I'm
first
a
card?
Gemini.
for
So-
Gemini?
so-
Oh, you had
Queen of Pentacles.
Queen of Pentacles for Gemini, so
We have the Sun for Sagittarius.
yay for you. Oh my God.
And it's a major arcana card.
Right after you had the Nine of Swords last month, you have suddenly all the fog, all the fear will be absorbed or evaporated by the sun. That's what's going to happen.
Right, because the Nine of Swords, a lot of the card, like, there's a man in bed. So if you really think of the Nine of Swords, that's sort of like the midnight hour of fear and worry.
Right.
This is
Reminds
high
me of
noon.
Edgar Allan Poe.
It does?
Yes, it does. The Raven. Oh, The Raven.
So you're working on it.
The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Sort of like the, I can't remember. Well, it's a long poem. I used to have it in memory, but it was about the raven at the door, knocking, and the fear that this would create in someone, not knowing who this almost demonic force was, and all the fear would build during the poem. And that's what we came out of the last month in, and suddenly you open the door and there's the sun. You see? There's the sun. There was
That's
nothing
perfect.
to fear.
Yes.
After all,
Yeah.
nothing to fear.
Yeah.
So not only do you have nothing to fear, but literally a stream of light pours in on you. Abundance is what the card is about. It's about innocent joy. It's about revelry in that which is good. So everything good around you, everywhere you look, you see good. And how much more wonderful could it be?
What better? Yeah. But it's also a very, it's an assertive card.
Oh yes, that's true.
So it's
Manifestation,
yeah. So it's an outward,
yeah, you're moving,
yeah,
you're doing.
right. Sending it out, like sending out good vibrations, you know?
And isn't it interesting? Remember we mentioned about the horse? This is the very same horse that Death rides.
Right.
And Death rode the horse for you as your challenge, the complete metamorphosis of you. And now the innocent child sits on the same horse.
Right.
So you are coming into a period of innocent joy that you've metamorphized, and now you're a little baby again. You know, that's what it is when you die to the old. You're reborn,
Right.
and you're innocent again,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a whole new paradigm
Yeah.
in which you ride your horse
Yeah.
into.
And the other thing I wanted to say about this card is I always think of like flash, like it's flash and sizzle, okay? So this card is like, you start the month with sort of this sizzle.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, there's nothing like under the radar about you. I mean, you're dressed in resplendent colors, you're just really like a peacock.
Right.
And
And heliotropic flowers looking up at the sun, they're all brightly colored.
yes, so you will be noticed, let's just put it that way.
Oh, yes, that's true.
You
that's
will be
true.
noticed this month. This is your month to shine
Mhm.
and to really, you know, let people sort of admire you.
Buy some beautiful sundresses.
Yeah. Fill your house with sunflowers.
Fill your house with sunflowers.
Because that's your flower.
It is your flower.
Sag, that's your flower this month. Okay,
All right.
you ready to move on? And the next position,
Is,
the position of challenges.
well, let's see what your challenge could be with all this abundance.
Sunshine.
Abundance.
Sunshine.
Huh. Oh, how interesting. That's interesting.
You know what I think of this card?
What? Oh, first of all, it's the Queen,
Queen
of
of
Wands,
Wands.
reversed.
All right, so this queen, the Queen of Wands,
Uh-huh.
okay, cover your children's ears,
Oh, yes.
is the only queen in the
loves
deck with her legs spread. And when we see her in the reverse, whenever I see her in the reverse, I always say, your challenge is to keep your legs together. So, that said, I'm just saying, your challenge may be to be faithful, to remain faithful. That's just one interpretation, but a very accepted interpretation among the readers of Tarot.
Yes, it's true. It's true.
So you're feeling admired, obviously, at the beginning of the month. You're out there. You're just kind of, you know, you're
Lots
the
of invitations.
peacock.
Yes.
People are drawn to you and your warmth, okay?
Right.
And it's very glamorous. You sizzle.
Mhm.
Your challenge is fidelity, perhaps.
Perhaps. That's an excellent interpretation of it, I believe.
So,
But there's another one. And the Queen of Wands is the independent queen, the self-reliant queen. Reversed, she is trying to figure out how to be self-reliant, how to be that completely independent spirit, not having to grovel, not having to beg, not having to solicit others for her sustenance. Your challenge is to turn the card around and to be that independent person, to be completely self-reliant, to be self-confident. And since it follows the sun, you have all the material incentive to become that. So it's almost like this is a part of the rebirthing that was from last month.
Yeah. I also see this though. I hear what you're saying, and I agree with that. You know, independence is important. But I also see that this could be magnified, whereas the Queen of Wands is the queen who doesn't need no man, and we always say that.
And it could be I get you.
Doesn't
Exactly.
need no man, even magnified.
Right.
To the point where she is not, you know, it's great to be independent and free of the need for others, but when you become too independent, you can actually push people away.
Cocky.
Yeah, cocky. And you can become full of yourself. So it could,
Hubris.
yes, it could be that where you're a little bit, you know, too on fire, you know, because this is a card of
Right.
you're on fire. This is like, you know, you're going to burn yourself out.
And sometimes arrogant.
Yeah,
Arrogant.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's exactly the opposite. So it could be those two because reversals,
They're magnifiers.
they're magnifiers of qualities. And it's either the quality is reversed in such a way that you're not that or you're too much that.
Right.
So one or the other.
Yeah, yeah.
But it
But it's-
seems to make sense what you're saying as
Well,
opposed to what
balance.
I was saying because the sun gives you everything that would
Magnify
then
that energy.
magnify that energy in this particular card. And she's got the same symbol, which is the sunflower.
Yeah.
And so this is the flower that is resplendent,
Yeah, it's almost you know, you raise your face
right?
to the sun,
Exactly.
and then maybe, you know, you can't see straight because
Maybe
you're
you can't
staring straight into it.
You don't notice the little people at your feet. Yes, well, notice the little people. That's what this is about.
Right.
See the little ones.
Yeah, don't let the ego take over.
Don't let the ego run your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Next
right.
position.
Here we go.
It's the unexpected.
Unexpected.
Ooh. Okay.
All right.
So what do we have? We have the Ten of Pentacles
Reversed.
reversed. So in the upright, the Ten of Pentacles is one of our favorite
Oh,
cards.
it is. It is.
That's, you know, the
Material plenty.
don't
family,
worry, family
don't-
support.
Family support. Ooh,
What's better than family support?
not much.
Yeah.
So-
in the inverse, it can maybe point to worry that family is not able unexpectedly to support you in some area. Now this can just be in a practical area, which, you know, if I'm looking at this, I'm like, whoa, they don't support this sort of
The
person, this cocky
right.
sort of person that I've become. I
Right.
mean, I'm not getting, you know, I'm getting some sort of maybe kickback.
Right.
You know, so that kind of makes sense.
That makes sense too. So, you know, there's nothing often that is more difficult for your family than either your failure or your success. You see? So when you fail, they'll embrace you, they'll support you, they'll be happy for you. But if you're too successful,
Which it looks like this is the month.
this might be the
And it
month
might
for
be
you.
going to your head a little bit.
It might be going to the, and maybe your family is a little bit, well, I don't know about this, I don't know, what's going on with this person now? Okay. So yes, so it could be that, again, it's not so much that you don't get the support of your family. It could also be that your family needs support, one or the other. And if they need support, then it's an unexpected thing that happens. Some member of your family needs support and financial support. Not only that, but practical, emotional, psychological support as well. So that could very well be.
It could also be that this woman here, our Queen of Wands, who's feeling her oats this month,
Yes.
isn't so happy about all of the needy family members in her midst. She may say to herself, why am I doing this? Why am I giving all of this to you when you're not supporting me? That's a little cocky, but...
It's a little cocky, but it goes with the card because...
this is a me card.
It is, yes, an Ultra Me.
Ultra me.
Yes, the Ultra Me card meets the family who's in need card. And so there's sort of a little bit of a clash.
Yeah.
So, well, you work it out the best way you can, Sagittarius.
It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be interesting for you.
And this is my rising.
This is her rising.
I drink the Ava and Trudy Kool-Aid.
She does indeed.
Every month. I watch my videos over and over.
And they happen to all come true for us as well.
Yeah.
So we're not an exception.
Our moon,
Oh, yes.
our sun,
Our sun.
and our rising.
Yeah.
We watch them all?
We do.
Okay.
So let's
should
see what the outcome will be.
Okay, can I sing that song again?
Please sing away.
Now I can get loud, right? This is the You Don't Bring Me Flowers. Knight of Cups reversed. Don't sing me love songs. Let me change the pitch. You don't bring me flowers anymore. That's what this card is.
It's a sad song.
And it really goes well with this card.
Oh, yes.
This is someone
You're so
who
darn cocky.
expects.
Oh, yes.
Where is the chocolate?
Yes.
Where's
Where's my little chocolate on my
diamonds?
pillow? As you always serve me so well.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend. As are cute men on white horses.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So he is also a little upset with you because you're not romantically meeting his needs, shall we say. So we may have another disappointed entity sometime during the month or near the end of the month. They're neglected. They feel neglected. That could very well be. But in the reverse also, well, never mind. You add your take on it, please, if you would.
Well, no, I really like the neglect
Yes.
part because I believe that this does have to do with this sort of egocentric sort of
Yes.
challenge that we have
A little
for
narcissism.
Sag this month, and that's because you're just like getting a lot of attention,
Yeah.
and you're feeling really vibrant, and you're feeling like the center of the universe, which is what the sun is.
That's right. You're
So
heliotropic.
that's right. So it makes sense that if you're feeling like you are the center of the universe, that there would be someone within your midst. Now, this is your lover.
Yes.
Or someone who has romantic feelings towards you, or someone who you feel romantic towards. That at the end of the month seems to be, I don't know if I want to say, I like neglect because I wanted to say this could also be waning, okay?
Waning affection.
Waning affection, yeah. And so you may feel waning affection
You might.
for this person at the end of August.
The knight has, his armor has lost its glitter for you.
Yes. And that isn't because I'm going to take that right back. I was going to say that isn't because there's another man, because that is not true. That is an extreme possibility where, once again, I go back to this queen who is the playgirl. So the challenge is desire to become a little more free-spirited, but maybe, I don't know, this card, sometimes in the reverse it's okay to be free-spirited. Sometimes it's okay to, we're independent women. Let's put it this way. We have all of the freedoms of a man now. So, we have economic freedom thanks to the fact that we all have careers, most of us. If it's in the home, it's more well respected. But there are a lot of women now who are starting to exercise that freedom. And they do that by sometimes, going out and having affairs, Not only affairs, but relationships that maybe in the past would be deemed unacceptable. Like friends with benefits, and, going outside the norm of what is accepted within relationship, in days of yore, I guess, is what I'm thinking. So this is, it's not a bad thing.
No.
It isn't really. We're not preaching to you, Sag.
No. But yes, for many of our female friends out there, our Sag friends, that is a very viable interpretation. But for those Sagittarians who are completely uninterested in relationship, that it could be a creative project, that at the end of the month stalls.
Passion is waning.
Or your passion is waning for the project, or the project itself has stalled for some reason. That's all.
Okay.
That's it. So there could be a stall in getting it moving forward for some reason. You see, so maybe the fact that your family is in need distracts you from the ability to keep the project in motion.
Okay, so what does that have to do with this card?
Well, the abundance, that's also creative abundance as well. So
Okay.
creative inspiration as well.
So you're saying that there could be this feeling of, I'm not inspired and my family isn't supporting me. And
Right. So you've got all these negatives sort of siphoning off energy from the sun, which is pouring in to the situation.
Right.
And you just need to correct some familial factors, as well as maybe your relationship will suffer from it too, or maybe your creative project is also put off track. Let's just say for some reason, you know. So that's a possibility. That's all. I'm just mentioning it to you because the cards again have multiple possible
and we're reading,
interpretations.
and this is a 4-card spread for
For a lot
hundreds
of people.
of thousands of people. Yeah.
Yes.
It really literally is.
Yeah, so we need to broaden its scope sometimes. So that's why I injected that possibility.
Right. But it looks like a pretty
Yes, it does.
direct reading.
It does.
Which,
It does.
that is a broad possibility, but the quick broad brushstroke is...
But the storyline, if you want to see it, is a novel.
Yeah, the storyline tells us that this is a month of a little bit of narcissism.
A little bit of narcissism.
And there's nothing wrong with that. We all have a little bit of narcissism.
Yes, well, no, yes. There's such a difference between egoism, narcissism, and confidence, and self-love, and there's almost like a narrow or a thin line. You either fall one way or the other.
Right.
So you could become narcissistic as you feel the joy of success of some sort, you see?
Yeah.
Because the card is about success.
Yes, and that's okay.
And
Become
that's
a little
okay.
narcissistic.
That's
We haven't seen a lot of this in the Sag readings previously.
no. So you deserve.
So something really nice is going to happen
It
this whole
is.
month is going to be great for you, and you're going to maybe feel a little bit like it's me time.
Yes.
It's me
yes.
time, and that's okay. You may
Yeah.
have a lot of people in your surrounding,
Right.
in your environment, people you live with,
Success
family members who are like, why are you so
Right.
big on your own self, girl?
Exactly. I've always had that success is not anti-spiritual.
No.
That a healthy, happy, completely realized person is successful
Right.
as well. They're not groveling in the ditch somewhere.
Right. But, people are like, so what's up with you?
Yes.
Who do you think you are?
Yes. So,
If you like a reading, Sagittarius, because it looks to me as if you could use a reading. We have a major arcana card here and 3 minors. This is well within your control, how you handle all of this vitality and magnetism that will surround you, and especially since you're going to be feeling like you're the center of the universe, you need to handle it.
we've got 3 reversals here,
Yes.
and they're mitigating against the sun. So what you need, if you wish, to have a deeper understanding of these reversals, please come to virtualtarot.wordpress.com and either choose a New Beginnings reading or perhaps a Deep Meaning reading, which is applicable, I think.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I think it would really I mean, really, that's a small price to pay to avoid the ire
The ire of the
of family and perhaps love relationship.
Right. The boo-hooing.
Yes. Yeah. So anyway.
that you're going to hear
Yeah.
this month.
So-
Boo, what about me?
Yeah, right. So go to virtualtarot.wordpress.com. Purchase your reading. It's real
Yes,
easy. We have a
thank
PayPal donation button there, and we appreciate it. Then go
Very
to
much.
avatrudy@yahoo.com. Submit your question, or up to 3 questions.
Up to 3 questions, depending on if you choose a burning question, then you'll only get 1. But all the others have 3, I believe.
Yes, and we will answer you right away personally. One
Yes,
of the
we
2 of us.
Yes.
And we will get you in the queue for your personal custom reading.
Yeah. And thank you so much for those. We ask you for them because it is what helps support these free readings. So that's why we're asking you for those. So thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Yes, we do. And stay tuned because we are about to narrate the lesson, the tarot lesson of
Yes.
the month, which is the major arcana. How to read the major arcana in 3 minutes or less.
Yes. This is Speed Tarot.
So have fun.
Have fun.
We're having fun, as you can see.
Yes.
All right.
We always do.
And we'll see you in September, which is the month the kids go back to school. And then you can prance around the house without anybody bothering you. Okay.
Yeah.
See you later, Sag.
See you. Bye, Sag.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hello, and welcome to Virtual Tarot's Learn to Read the Tarot video. The tarot is a sacred and ancient esoteric tool, which, with its many layers of symbols, brings about a better understanding of your situation, your life, and purpose. It can help illuminate any aspect of your life and even guide you onto your true path to enlightenment and reconnection with the divine. When you start to learn the tarot cards, it's best to get an overall feel for what each card means in a few simple words or with short sentences. By familiarizing yourself with each card's general meaning and intent, you can then eventually learn and explore each card's symbols more deeply. we begin with the 22 cards of the major arcana.
The Fool. Take a risk. Trust yourself. Follow a new path. Keep the faith. The Magician. Positive initiative. Creative inspiration. Concentration and getting it done. High Priestess. Listen to your gut. Hidden truth. Surrender to your art. Subconscious impulses. The Empress. Sensual expression. Pregnant with new possibilities. Nurturing yourself and those you love. The Emperor. Protect and provide. Setting rules. Drive and ambition. Leading with confidence. The Hierophant. Seeking counsel. Adopting a traditional value system. Exploring your heritage. The Lovers. Choice between the known and the unknown. Balancing the intellect with the heart. Who do you love and why? The Chariot. Focusing your drive and your ambition. Uniting mind, body, and spirit to succeed. Following the straight and narrow road to your goal. Justice. Fair and impartial assessment. Evaluate the consequences before you decide. Accepting responsibility for the outcome. The Hermit. Who you are is really the question. Deep reflection on all aspects of the situation. Turning your attention towards spiritual things. The Wheel of Fortune. A new stage emerges. Accept that all things change. Things may be out of your control for now. Good luck is in your future. Strength. Believe in yourself. Use honesty. Use honey and not vinegar to subdue your opponent. Face your fears and go for it. The Hanged Man. Step outside the box. Things are in limbo. Something of value may have to be sacrificed. Death. The close of an era. Shedding the old and growing into the new. A complete transformation is about to take place. Temperance. Taking the path between two extremes. Art is your salvation. Compelled by the chemistry of what you love. The Devil. Surrender to your passions. You have as many masters as you have vices. A power struggle. The Tower. Cataclysmic forces bring absolute change. The dam breaks and releases pent-up energy. What was built on a weak foundation suddenly falls. The Star. Faith and hope is restored. Helping others can heal you. Spirit guides you forward. The Moon. Caught in a web of illusions, your imagination runs away with you. Everything is not as it seems. The Sun. The light of a new understanding. Pure joy. Success at last. Say yes to life. Judgment. Clear judgment must be used. At the crossroad, which way will you go? Freedom will be the consequence of the right choice. An epiphany. The World. Accept the applause for a job well done. You have crossed the finish line. A new life. New goals. Great joy.
Watch this video over and over until you can look at the cards and recall what they mean without the help of this video guide. We at Virtual Tarot want to help you to understand the cards so that you can begin to awaken to the enormous spiritual potentials sleeping within you. Start with a 4-card spread after you learn the cards. And you can come to our video channel, Virtual Tarot, and learn our classic 4-card spread, which we use to forecast for all 12 astrological signs each month. Please go to our YouTube channel, Virtual Tarot, to learn our classic 4-card spread with Ava and Trudy. Enjoy.
I'm calling my girls, we gotta make a move just right this evening. We're not doing the left, do right, to please 'em. We gotta get it, but we gotta take it to the floor and move it. Follow me, girls, come where we rule. We'll take this night, leave 'em dreaming. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All my girls, just dress it on up and walk it out like you feel it. Losing the curls by working those heels and stomp down like you mean it. Rocking all the girls with the muscle in your chest and work it till you're sweating. Take it all back, don't let them have that. We be the girls' girl, trendsetting. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. Come on, stand up. Be the first one to hit the floor and stand up. Gotta make it hot, no one can touch ya. Stand up. Inhibitions will break this crowd down. Stand up. Put a drink down, come join this round. And all the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. I'm calling my girls, we gotta make a move just right this evening. We're not doing the left, do right, to please 'em. We gotta get it, but we gotta take it to the floor and move it. Follow me, girls, come where we rule. We'll take this night, leave 'em dreaming. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All my girls, just dress it on up and walk it out like you feel it. Losing the curls by working those heels and stomp down like you mean it. Rocking all the girls with the muscle in your chest and work it till you're sweating. Take it all back, don't let them have that. We be the girls' girl, trendsetting. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. Come on, stand up. Be the first one to hit the floor and stand up. Gotta make it hot, no one can touch ya. Stand up. Inhibitions will break this crowd down. Stand up. Put a drink down, come join this round. And all the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right.